Hello, 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 and welcome to another Mac84 live stream. My name is Steve. This is the stream. We're showing off things. We're doing crazy stuff. That's what we do. And my goodness, we got 23 people waiting already. And, well, not waiting anymore because the stream already started. My goodness. All right, we got Mike, of course. Thank you for being very patient, Mike. Thank you for waking up for this. We have Jeff. We have Distro Hopper. We have, let's see, Nolan. We have Zombie Geek. We have the Macintosh Librarian. Hello. Roxas, we have Mingo Hagen, we have Doug, and the one darn rider, Bruce is here. Bruce is here. Yes, new glasses, and something people can see. Good. I'm glad the video works. Captain 318, we have the original collector, and I've been watching a lot of Power Mac stuff lately. Nice. We have Dusty and Devin. Well, hello, hello. Yes, I have new glasses. Finally have new glasses. What's funny is I went to get glasses and went to get my eyes checked and everything. And hello, Daniel. And you get a pair of glasses there, and I thought, I'll get them while I wait, which I was accustomed to. No, that's not the case anymore. Apparently, the place that my insurance covers is too cheap for that. And so they're like, oh yeah, you'll get it in 10 to 15 days or something like that. So as soon as I got home with the prescription, I ordered like 4 pairs. This is one of them. So these are clear. And I have a bunch of others that I ordered, but I could see, and they're not falling off my head when I go down and look down because the thing isn't broken. So yay. What's that? What's that, Mike? Oh boy. All right, Just Sonic, that's a little creepy. Hey, Will, and yeah, all right, so we have a Power Mac G4 here, and we're going to get into that in 1 second. I just want to show you something cool that I picked up recently, and some of you may actually know exactly what's in this box, but essentially, no, I don't need AirPod Max, whatever the heck they are. No, thank you. I have a pair of headphones that works fine. This is a very non-Macintosh looking box, isn't it? Well, thanks, Mike. Inside of here is something fun. Try and open it here. We have this. I don't know what this is. We'll see in a second. And then we have a little computer. This is a little 5200 type plasticky doll computer. It's made for like a doll, This was by what was it? The American Girl Corporation. Pleasant Company presents American Girl of Today. Okay, so this is a little Macintosh computer. It actually will display like very cheap. Almost like those old Game & Watch Nintendo handheld games. It'll display like 2 graphics on the screen with the batteries plugged in. It has a back. It has a little keyboard. The keyboard actually is one big button you push down. It has a little mouse, which is actually another button. And you just started. Don't worry. You didn't miss much. You missed all of 4 minutes. And so this thing is really neat. The story behind this is I had no idea this thing existed. And in high school, a friend of mine had a sister, and he said, hey, you like Macs? Look what my sister has. And of course, it was her. She kept it. But I learned of this thing then. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I didn't know it has a little mouse pad and stuff. So that's neat. I got this practically in great condition. And so I always I thought, oh, it was some knockoff thing. But, it actually has, an Apple logo on the front of it and on the keyboard, and actually says Macintosh there. So this is actually, licensed in a way, and it's by this Pleasant Company corporation, and you can put batteries in the bottom, and it'll basically light up like this. Have a little black and white screen on there. So yes, Macintosh Librarian. Mackie needs a friend. In fact, let's see how big Mackie is. This is the OG Mackie, the old style Mackie. we have a little baby Mackie looking up to this big Power Mac. So yeah, it's a size comparison for you. Yeah, it does do stuff. It's just a cheapo like a electronic thing. if I get batteries while I'm messing around with this other machine, we'll get back to this. But just wanted to show that off. I found it recently on Facebook Marketplace, and the person shipped it. It was about $20. These things go for a stupid amount on eBay. They're like over $100. I don't know if they're just the asking price. I would not spend more than $20 on this. And it had the box and everything, so I thought that was pretty neat. And like I said, I learned about this thing, oh gosh, back in like 2000. Oh, geez, maybe at least 15 years ago, I heard about this thing. So it took me a while to find one that was in good shape. There was one that was local-ish, but it was about an hour or two away. And I said, "Oh, could you ship it?" It was only $5. I said, "I'll pay whatever for shipping." The person's like, "No, I don't want to ship it." I'm like, "Okay." It's like the easiest thing to ship, and you don't want to ship it? Whatever. So yeah, that's just a little goodie I picked up. So before we get to the Power Mac goodness, I just wanted to show that off because that's fun. So, oh my goodness, bunch of people in the chat I gotta read. Yes, it looks like a 5500. Yeah, it's like a 5200, 5400, 5500, whatever it is. It doesn't have a specific model. It's just a piece of plastic, but it's pretty neat. But yeah, someone contacted me on, or left a comment rather on Instagram. It was like, "Oh, I have one of those. I put a Raspberry Pi and a little screen inside." I'm like, "Well, that's cool. I'll keep mine stock." But where there's a will, there's a way. So, okay. Yes, it would be cool to 3D print that. That would be really neat. So, all right. So this is a Power Macintosh G4. And I have probably maybe almost a dozen of these machines. And yeah, I'll explain why I picked this one up. It's a little different. Hello, Ian. You built a Hackintosh out of a Quicksilver. Very cool. Hello, Mr. Macintosh. Hello, Alan. Got a bunch more people joining. My goodness. And so, yeah, this Power Mac is similar to a model that my father had at home. So I'm very familiar with these machines. This is an AGP model. So this is the second generation of G4s. The first had PCI graphics, so this uses AGP graphics. They're obviously a little faster. But this machine was, something I'm not necessarily looking for because I have, a few of these machines. And so what was interesting is I, saw this on Facebook Marketplace, and I'll show the picture of show a picture of what I saw in a second. Let me press the button here. My audio may go out. 1 second. Yeah, hold on. I have to add my microphone. So apologies. 1 moment, please. Just look at the pretty picture. The microphone doesn't want to work. But yes, as some of you have pointed out, it looks like there's something a little bit different with the heatsink. And then I went ahead and I saw this image. And it basically confirmed that this thing has a processor upgrade in it. So now I'm interested because I actually do not have any processor upgrades for any G4 computers. I simply don't. I don't have any processor upgrades or anything. And so, yeah, I kind of looked at it and I'm like, $75, that's not too bad for what, a 1.2 gigahertz processor upgrade. I don't know the model of it or anything like that. That's what we're going to find out today. We're going to take a look at this thing. But, I'm like, it's not a bad price, I guess. So I reached out to the guy, and turns out he's just trying to get rid of old stuff. And I started asking him questions about it, and he was very thorough in sending pictures and stuff, which is great because sometimes you contact these people and they don't want to do anything. They don't even want to respond to the message. And yeah, so I went to pick it up and I was taking a look at it, and he had a digital audio card for like an external unit, and he took it out, unfortunately. But I mean, I don't have any use for that. It was for some digital audio thing because the guy was a musician. But I ended up getting this for $50, so not a bad price at all. And yeah, we're gonna take a look inside of this machine, and then we're gonna try and turn it on because he said it does work and everything. and we're going to see all the... It's probably very dusty, a little bit dusty, but let's see. We do have... Let's try and move this a little bit. There we go. We do have an airport card. Could always use another one of those. Those are nice. Roxas says, Facebook Marketplace seems to be a good place to find PowerPC Aero Macs. Yes, it does. From time to time. You get a few crazy people, but from time to time. Yeah, I mean, apparently I looked up some of these upgrades, and, some of them are a little different than others. So we'll see, what this one actually is, what model it is. I'm not 100% sure. But I do have, a Quicksilver and a mirror drive door and a gigabit Ethernet model. So it's not like I needed one of these machines. I basically want it for the processor upgrade. And actually, I'm noticing it has 2 hard drives here. I mean, there's a lot of dust here, but let me get closer here, so all 40 of you can see. It has 2 hard drives. How about that? Very cool. So that's a nice bonus. This is a Mac Store 30 gigabyte drive, and we have the modem built in, we have the processor, and we have just the stock ATI card, it looks like. And this was where that digital audio I/O card was. And yeah, we have 4 memory modules here. One looks like it's 128, and yeah, we'll he said it turns on, so we'll power it up and see. This is very dusty inside, so I'm actually going to just get a paper towel and just try and get some of the big splotches of dust out of here. But oh, yeah, you got to be careful if you're buying stuff online. Whether it's Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace or whatever the heck. I mean, there's zero protection about that stuff. So, you're on your own. Go with a friend. Go with an adult, obviously. Don't show up someplace that you don't know in a bad neighborhood with $500 cash in your pocket. That's just common sense. But I used the rest of my compressed air can on cleaning a vintage computer recently, which some of the Mac yackers know about. You'll see a video about that sometime this week. No spoilers, but I think you'll like to see that. But, yes, I'm just getting some of this crap out of here. But, alright, I think we could go ahead and turn this on. What do you say? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Now, let me just show you the front, too. Bring a gun. Oh, Mike. Oh, Mike. Now, sorry, there's a bunch of crap on the floor, so I have to move the tripod carefully. Now, it looks like there's still plastic on the front here, from here down. This bezel is actually hanging out there. We'll have to fix that. Yeah. But yeah, there's a piece of plastic here. It's covering the front, so it's in pretty good shape. But Greg, I thought you said hello from my M1 stereo. It's like, the heck is that M1 stereo? Oh boy. Oh boy. Quadra 800. Those are very, very cool. I like those machines. Alright, so there's a few things on top of here that the machine came with. We have the cable, which is very dusty, and it has sort of, gunk stuck on it. I'm not going to be using this right now. I will clean that up. But, the original see-through rainbowish color cable is pretty neat. We have this funky mouse, which Mike was saying is horrible. I've never used one of these before. It's not just a scroll wheel. It's like a directional pad. So you have up, down. I don't know if you could... it's a weird Lenovo mouse. Let's see if there's a model on here. Model MO09BO. Alright, so this mouse has BO. Yeah, so weird little thing, but yeah, might come in handy. And then we got a stack of very, very legitimate CDs and discs and DVDs here. Very legitimate, of course. These are very scratched up. We have Tiger, Tech Tool Pro 4, macOS 10 stuff, whatever the heck that is. Hey, Dana, welcome to the party. Crap on toast. Panther Disc 1, so that's 10.3. Disc Warrior 303, Toast 6 and Office 10.16. I don't know, whatever. So, got a bunch of disks there. But what is nice is this. So we have the original software install disk that came with this computer. So this actually is nice. There should have been a restore disk as well, but you know, it's nice to have the install disk there too. And hello to almost 50 of you watching right now. Holy crow. Very cool. Let's see. Habib says he bought a G3 blue and white in 1999 and still has it. It's been boxed up for years. Also have the MDD G4. Very cool. Make sure you take those PRAM batteries out. You don't want something this small just destroying your lovely computer. So even if it's boxed up, make sure you remove those batteries. Yeah. Okay. So, love the channel. First time watching a live stream. Well, thank you, Robert. I greatly appreciate that. I'm glad that you enjoy the channel. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is fire this machine up. I'm just going to make a little bit of room so I could see the monitor behind me, because it's a little hard with this big tower in front of it. And otherwise I can't click on the buttons for the stream and such like that. Yes, get those batteries out, please. And ignore all the rabbit hair on the back of my shirt. I can't reach back there. Okay. I'm going to put this over here. Got a G4 for free, dual 18 gigabyte SCSI and 120 gig IDE hard drive. Awesome, awesome. Now these systems are pretty cool. If you're going to get one of these, obviously do your research. There's a ton of different G4 systems out there. Each of them have different capabilities as far as graphics and operating systems and all that stuff. So make sure you get the one you want. You don't need a 12 of these sitting in your basement. Trust me. I know from experience. There's tons of dust on this thing. I'm going to have to get like a vacuum down here. We're just going to plug in our... Now, what was I going to say? There are... The original hard drives are still on here, so this guy's data is probably on here. Yes, it is a Sawtooth. The Yikes, I believe, was the PCI version. The Sawtooth is the AGP, correct? Yeah, the guy's data is probably still on here. So I'm gonna plug it into this monitor. I'm not gonna share the screen until you know, I could get a clear username on it and such. I don't want to show off any personal data or anything like that. So okay, so we got VGA here. I'm gonna plug that in. We got, wrap up this mouse cable. It is long. How are you guys doing tonight? All 55 of you. How are you all doing tonight? Do any of you have a Power Mac G4 or a G3? Everyone's going to say, I have a bucket of them. I know Greg has a bunch of them. Quinn says no, he does not. Okay, well that's alright. Everyone has their own vintage computers. DistroHopper wishes he had a G3. It's morning there. Okay, well, hello. Good morning. Mike has several. Yes, he does. G4 Mac Minis, those are good too. Dana's like, I have a few. Just a few. Mystic and Gigabit Ethernet had AGP ADC. Yep. All right. Yeah, these are great machines. I still have my father's original one. The only problem with it, which is actually good because I could actually identify it from the sea of other G4 towers I have, is the audio out jack is a little bent. But anyway, all right, let's plug a power cord into this thing and let's see if it bongs. All right. There's a lot of dust in that power connector. All right. Let's make sure the scaler is on. It is, and let's turn it on. Alright, we got a startup chime, so that's good. Does an upgraded G3 PowerBook 1400 count? Sure. Yeah, the beige Power Macs are great. Now, the DVD-ROM drive is not ejecting. A little concerning. Get a wee bit. Oh, I have to switch this to the right input, don't I? There we go. Alright, so it is booting a version of OS 10. Emacs are cool. Boy, are they heavy. I tell you. You ever try and lift one of those up or downstairs? It ain't fun. It ain't fun. The G5s, they're great. Just be careful of the water-cooled ones. You do not want to get stuck with one of those that has already leaked and basically destroyed the power supply or anything like that. Ken from the Computer Clan knows all about that. Oh, geez, yeah. Pile of computers behind stores. Oh, so tempting. Yeah, you can't save them all, unfortunately. You really can't. Really can't. Yeah, no handles on the eMac. I wish there were. Jay says, yes, the late 2005 G5 Power Macs have proper water coolers. My vintage iMac LCD is broken. Which one is that, a G4 or a G5? Thankfully, you can still find LCDs once in a while. And they all have video out, so, you know, it stinks, but you could use an external monitor if you have to. Wow, a mint iMac G3 and a Power Mac G3 blue and white. Nice saves. Nice. Oh, boy. Yeah, this booted right up. Nope, you try and save as many as you can. 14-inch Iowa PC. Oh, boy. Ugh, yeah, that sounds pretty heavy. A G4 MDD free from e-waste? Cool. Alright, so yeah, this clock battery is dead. We have 4 partitions here. The guy did not wipe the data, apparently. Let's check the about this Mac. Let's see if this is exactly... Yep, it's a 1.2 gigahertz PowerPC G4 with 2 megabytes of L3 cache and has 832 megabytes of memory. Wow. All right, let's try and let's try and get the capture going here. Let me just expand this a little bit. There we go. So you should see what I see now. Not too shabby of a machine. What do you think? It is a very specific number of memory, but if we go to more info, we'll see exactly why. So we have 1 512, 1 128, 164, and 1 128. So, I mean, it works. It works. What was uninstalled? Outlook Express and LimeWire. Oh, LimeWire. iTunes Helper. Go away. Toast 6. Let's go to... Let's see. I don't want to show any personal data. I'm just trying to see what apps are on here. Alright, so this actually looks like a pretty clean install. Maybe? Yeah, looks like this is a pretty clean install. So maybe they removed stuff. Let me just switch screens real quick. Because I want to see... I'm going to just make sure there's nothing in these hard drives as I'm opening them here. 0 items. 0 items. Okay, so there's still some apps and stuff here, but it looks like all the personal stuff is gone. All right, cool. All right. Who needs matching RAM? Nobody does. Nobody does. Oh boy. All right, let's see. Let's see if so this is not Tiger. This is running Panther. And you could tell because it does not have the spotlight search in the top right. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Panther's on another partition. Let's see. I bet it is. A Tiger, rather. Because we're running Panther now. Nope, we don't. We have 9. Ooh, let's reboot to 9. Wow, 128 gigabyte hard drives and 1 gigabyte of memory. And a G4 upgrade, that's a nice score for a rescue. Wow, that's really cool. That's really cool. Yeah, I mean, maybe the burn disk was faulty. Maybe he had a compatibility issue. Who knows? We're going to reboot to Mac OS 9, just for the heck of it. And looks like there are 2 hard drives and there are multiple partitions. So we could do a fresh install maybe. How about that? That might be fun. 9.2. Let's see what this disk says on it, as far as what this disk came with. 904. Okay. Yeah, usually for 9, I upgrade to 9.1, 9.2, because 904 it's a little buggy sometimes. Okay. So what do we got here? I like the Sylvester the Cat Looney Tunes icon for the hard drive. Homer Simpson for OS X. Wow. People get ready. I have no idea what that is, and I'm not going to risk either a copyright strike or some lewd content. Trash has stuff in it. Desktop alias. So yeah, there's our software updates trying to run. Oh my goodness. We're not connected to the network, man. Alright, let's take a look at this drive. So music is, how big of a partition is that? That is 789 megabytes. Let's see how big these drives are. So you have a 30 gigabyte one, and then this one has 3 partitions. That's not going to tell. Well, we could let's say 5 gigs. So 10. All right, so that's like a what? Maybe a 10 gig drive. Well, let's see what the sticker says on here. Sticker says this came with a 10 gig drive. So that's the original drive, and then there's a 30 gig drive on top of that. Hello, Sean, Action Retro. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. How's your PowerBook after running Minecraft? Has it melted into your desk yet? That's what I would be afraid of. Hey, David, welcome to the chat. Oh, boy. All right, so all 50 of you are watching here, and I appreciate it. We have Pro Tools installed, which is pretty neat. I guess it doesn't make sense to do a OS 9 install because OS 9 is already installed. I didn't expect this machine to work, honestly. I thought it was wiped, so I was going to spend some time doing a reinstallation and stuff like that. But we could do other things with it. So where did that wallet of CDs go? There we go. That's what I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out the processor. You know what? Let's open it while it's running. Shh. There's a part number here. And I'm going to Google that part number to find out the exact processor that's there. Oh, let's put RGB lights in there. That'll make Jay happy. We can put them in the handles. All sorts of crazy stuff, right? Right? This is when I see a notification that Jay has unsubscribed from everything. Okay, so this is part number 962 74X-2100. Now this is just the part of the board, not necessarily the processor that's on it, but hopefully that will tell me something about the company that made the upgrade. And it's not. Alright, so that doesn't help. Copyright 962 Incorporated. 962 Incorporated. Let's do a search of that. I have no idea what 962 is. Does that ring a bell for anybody? 962 Incorporated. RGB adds some megahertz. Yeah, it's not purple. Oh, I like the puck mouse actually, so. Yeah, let's see if there's any software installed, like in a control panel. OMS preferred device. Oh, it's MIDI stuff. DigiDesign, that was the PCI card he had installed. Let's see what System Profiler says. Eep! Alright, Speedos, they make the car go faster. Yeah, it just says processor info unknown, 1200 megahertz. G4 AGP graphics. Let's take a look at the display. I think it's a 16 megabyte ATI 128. Yep. Perfect for early Unreal Tournament. Hint, hint. But yeah, I have no idea what this... Now this is... Correct me if I'm wrong, Greg. But this processor is on a card. I could theoretically just unscrew that and pop the processor out of the socket, correct? Without having to redo the thermal paste and all that crap. Is that a accurate description? Because if so, I'll shut it down and we'll take a look. Okay. Alright, so let's do that. Let's turn this off. Shuts down quick. Alright, so let's move some of this stuff out of the way. Yeah, I mean, if 9 can't tell me, usually it's pretty simple. It'll just say the frequency, you know. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna move this over. I'm just gonna try and rest the door a little bit on the desk. Yeah, there, that's good. Oh yeah, these machines ran open. Yeah, I mean, why not? Okay, so I'm just seeing which screws go where. We have, looks like there are 2 that are holding down the card itself. All right. It's not hot or anything, so that's good. What area are you in, Greg? That might be helpful to know. All right, maybe I missed a screw. Oh, that one's still in there just a little bit. And then just seeing if it's... Let me just move this memory out of the way. Get all this memory out. Yeah, there's a screw under the fan. Oh, that's rude. How am I going to get there? How am I going to get there? There's a screw under the fan. Well, I guess I just have to remove the fan. Actually, let's keep this one on. We'll undo that. I guess take the whole thing off. Doesn't matter. Very carefully. Oh, there's some dust under there. Where's our paper towel? I threw it out, didn't I? Let me go grab it. Little plastic spacer there. Okay, and then a screw fell over there. So we'll have to be careful when putting this back together. Yeah, I don't know if that's the stock fan. I have no idea what processor upgrade this is, so hopefully we'll soon find out. And the screw has ran away. Hold on. There we go. Okay. We have a model number of PFG4 1200KR. So let's do a search for that. PFG4 1200KR. Nothing. Power Force G4, Adam says. Power Force. Okay. That sounds accurate. What company made Power Force? Unless that's a company name. I've never heard of them before. Like I said, I don't have any Power Mac G4 upgrades, so oh, PowerLogix. Okay, here we go. I found a spec sheet on everymac.com. I'm going to paste it into the chat. So this is a PowerLogix PowerForce G4 100 series. 1.2 gigahertz, features a 1.2 gigahertz PowerPC 7455 or... Oh, it's either a 7455 or 7457. Let's see what this says. This says 745X. All right, so the card could be either. Level 2 on-chip cache, 2 megabyte of backside cache, level 3 backside cache. Card plugs into the processor socket. 100 megahertz bus models in the PowerMac G4 series, replaces the original processor. A model compatible with the G4 Cube is also available, probably the heatsink size, maybe? I don't know. I was thinking of putting this in a cube, but I don't know if it'll fit. Let's see. All upgrade cards in the PowerForce G4 100 series are designed so that both the bus and the backside cache ratios can be adjusted. Interesting. Very interesting. So, cool. All right, well, we're going to put this back on the board because we obviously need a processor here. But 57 is smaller processor. Oh, it'll overclock better. Okay. Yeah, let's not disassemble the whole thing. We don't need to do that. But that thing is in pretty good shape. There's a little dust here. I'm just going to fish that out. PowerLogic's made a dual 1.8 card for the G4. It's pretty much the unicorn. Oh, boy. Yeah, if this was a dual one, I would have gladly paid the $75 and just not even haggled. But, I mean, still, it's a good price for this. All right, so let's put this back on here. Unless anybody wants to. I mean, there's what the underside looks like. And I have to move my screen so I can see where I'm holding this up. Sorry. So that's what the underside looks like. That's the processor socket there. Oh, I don't know if I'm doing the PowerPC challenge, but we're gonna do something maybe a bit older. All will be revealed in the video tomorrow. Tease. All right, let's get this gently on here. Okay. And let's put these screws back into place. No, it's not a dual. It's a single processor. Otherwise, Mac OS X would have reported it as a dual processor. But that's fine. I don't need it to be a dual processor. I have other dual processor G4s. And you know what? Dual processors are fine. Honestly, they're great and all, but I mean, as far as these versions of OS X, you're really only getting true dual processor support with the applications that are supporting them. So, you know, don't be surprised. You open up Photoshop or something and it's like, oh, it's not as fast as, you know, blah, blah, blah. Well, it may be fast if you have, like, the Photoshop plugin, but if you're just running, like, Microsoft Word or whatever, yeah, I guess the OS does have some optimizations in there, but it's not as night and day as, you know, when you got to Snow Leopard and later with the Intel Macs and, you know, dual processors and dual cores and all that stuff. The board is dual, has one CPU on it. Huh, okay. I don't see a spot for... Oh, I guess when when it was upside down. I mean, that's cool. I don't think I'm going to upgrade it. But I don't know if you can. I mean, time to solder a second CPU in there. Oh, boy. Yeah, I don't think I have a spare 1-2 gigahertz processor. But, okay, so now we know what the processor speed is. Whoa! Everything just fell. That's okay. Not no importance fell. It was that pesky rabbit up there, and I forgot to put the memory back in. Yeah. No, this one does not have a zip drive, but that's okay because 90% of the G4 towers I have actually do have zip drives. So. Yeah, let's see which of these is. All right, so this is a 128. This is a 64. It's a 128. And this must be the 512. I'm going to put a label on this because... Where'd my label go? I just found one. I was like, oh, I could write on this. Here it is. Because I don't have a lot of high capacity memory modules. So, oh, I love zip drives too. So there are 60 people in the chat right now. First off, hello. Second off, which of you has zip drives? I love zip drives. They are very convenient when working on older equipment, such as machines like this, and you have to transfer data. There are IDE zip drives, there are parallel zip drives, there are USB zip drives, there are FireWire zip drives, there are SCSI zip drives. There are zip drives that are both SCSI and parallel. Okay, so we got that. Only 25 likes. Jay, is that true? Well, first off, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, can you please consider doing so? We are doing a giveaway. We, as in me. I'm doing a giveaway when I reach 4,000 subscribers, or around then. There's a video on my channel. Check that out. But, yeah. Hugh Jeffries, hello. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so we're just putting the memory back in this Power Mac here. And this is a G4, well, it was a G4 400 megahertz AGP model, but it has a 1.2 gigahertz PowerLogix processor upgrade in it, which is very cool. Yeah, it's not a Sonnet, but I'm sorry, maybe I'm not talking, you're not talking about the same one, Action Retro. Hello, Hugh. Nice to see you drop by. He's like, there's this crazy Power Mac, I gotta take a look at it. I gotta. Yeah, that's a lot of video views. That's a lot. You got a lot there. Got a lot. What brings you to the channel, good sir? See, now we are embarrassing him, and he's gonna be like, oh geez, I'm getting out of here. No, we're just being friendly. All right, cool. So we're gonna plug this in here. Get our VGA cable back set up here, and then we're gonna switch to our capture box again so you can see what's on this lovely G4. And get that power cord back in here. And let's do a switcheroo there. I love that chime. Been working on my Pismo. That's a great machine to work on. I'm working on I don't want to give the whole thing away, but I'm working on a specific Quadra. And I'm releasing a video tomorrow about the Quadra. And let's just say it's going to be very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, the Pismos are fantastic machines. Fantastic. iOmega external CD burner. Yes, they made external CD burners. I actually have a very weird thing that Jay got me, which I'm very thankful he gave to me. It was a iOmega zip battery pack. The idea is you plug that battery pack on the back of an iOmega zip drive, and you could use it, you know, with your PowerBook or something. It's really neat. Oh, thank you, Hugh. Yes, that Molar Mac was a big video for me. I mean, I just a small channel here, but that got me a lot of attention, so that was really cool. And Ken's here too. My goodness, got like 60 people here. Hello, everybody. Yes, the famous Molar Mac, which is all the way on the other side of the basement. I am not lifting that up right now. Let me just get that out of the way there. I am not getting that right now. What I will like to do is let's reboot to OS 10 because everyone wants to see what OS 10 thinks of the processor upgrade card, but I gotta tell you folks, I don't think it's gonna be too exciting. I think it's just gonna report what it's gonna report. So it's just gonna say the frequency. I don't think it's gonna say the upgrade, the manufacturer or anything like that, but we'll see. David has a 1.8 Sonnet. Wow. That's crazy, man. Just for the cube. Or maybe he's just talking about it. I don't know if he specifically has it, but awesome. Yeah, somebody changed the font in OS 9. I mean, people customize these things all the time. Does not surprise me at all. Does not surprise me at all. But, my goodness. 65 folks. Hello, everybody. So, I just released a video on Patreon. For those of you who are patrons. I know there's quite a few of you in the chat, and I thank you very much for your patronage. And I just released a video. I'm going to put the link in the chat just for the heck of it. I just released a video about a project I'm working on. That video will be released in its final form tomorrow. And I just released part 2, well, just exported part 2 of that video to my desktop upstairs. So still editing things. Really excited to work on that video because there's a lot of stuff going on there. All right, so for those of you who were curious, let's go to About This Mac. So yes, it registers the 1.2 gigahertz PowerPC G4. Oh, Mike, thank you very much. Payment for the leftover parts of the sawtooth. Thank you very much, Mike. And for those of you who don't know, when people do a super chat on my channel, I give a big healthy eep from the bottom of my belly. So hold your ears, gentlemen. Eep! No, that wasn't a good one. Hold on. We gotta get our everything aligned here. Eep! No, see that was too hold on, Mike. You're gonna get your eeps worth out of this one. Eep! There, I think I was all right. So we get an eep whenever there's a super chat or a super sticker and everyone's ears bleed just for a little bit. But there's no regular eeps. They're all wild. They're all wild. Aw, Sean, thank you very much. I like your Patreon as well. I keep forgetting to subscribe to more people on that, so I have to do that. It sounds better with the audio distortion. Yeah, the microphone is like, no more eeps, please, please, please. Yeah, I have to get a sound box like Mike has and just do the system eeps just from the machine. But move. Alright, so this is what it says about the processor upgrade for all of you who are curious. That's all it says, just the CPU speed and just the amount of cache. It's gives you a serial number of the machine, but that's all it's telling you. It's not going to tell you too much, but let's see. Let's go to... And I just want to mention, Mike's Mac Shack has been releasing videos more frequently than I have, so please subscribe to his channel if you have not done so already. I don't have his little banner up. Let's put that up there. Let's just switch over here because we have a fancy little banner that I want to put up for Mike. There we go. Subscribe to Mike's Mac Shack, eat at Mike's, whatever his tagline is that it usually differs. Oh, Bruce, you want the perfect eep to be perfect the first try. Okay. I'm gonna try this. Quack! Ah, damn. See, you psyched me out. You psyched me out. Let me try again. Eep! There we go, Bruce. You got yourself an eep. Thank you very much. And Bruce, by the way, is also an excellent supporter of the channel. And you should definitely check out Bruce's site, recapamac.com.au. He has excellent recapping guides for a lot of vintage Macintoshes out there. So if you are recapping one of those machines, or you're in the lovely country of Australia and you want to have Bruce work on your computer for you, or maybe buy a SCSI 2SD adapter off of him because he preloads those also, be sure to go to his website. Lots of cool stuff on there. I would be lost with my recapping efforts without him. Greg! Thank you, Greg. Greatly appreciate it. Let's give Greg a big old eep. Eep! There we go. See, now the eeps are all warming up there, so. Everyone's like, what the heck is an eep? These guys are crazy. Yeah, we are crazy. That's why, we have a bunch of Power Mac guts on this desk here. Alright, so back to the Power Mac here. We don't want to get too sidetracked, scare off anybody who's joining this stream. Oh, thank you very much, Garth. You know Oh, this is hilarious. I love it. Thank you very much. That's very kind. Eep! Oh, I'll give you one more. Eep! There we go. You did start a trend, Mike. Thank you. Oh, boy. Yes, I will put a link in the chat, or Jay, if you want to... Sorry about the distortion. I can't hear what I'm putting into the microphone, and all the eeping is just going crazy. But, there you go. Let me... www.recap... Sometimes YouTube doesn't put the URL in there. There you go. That should be it. You might have to do a copy and paste there, Hugh. Sorry about that. But recapamac.com or recapamac.com.au. Jay has the HTTPS fanciness there. There you go. And Sean, my goodness, it is an eep party. Eep! There we go. There's an eep for you, Sean. This is... Yeah, they took the eep out with System 9. So we are referring to a system alert sound that has not been included in the operating system for... My goodness, has it been 20-something years or something like that? Insane. But OS 10 VTuber at this point. Oh my goodness. Oh, but We get a bunch of Eep requests here. This is going to be an Eep show. It's all going to be Eeps. I'm taking a screenshot of this. This is going to be a stream to remember. Oh my goodness. Well, I cannot pronounce your username. T-Sta... Su? Sorry. Let me know your name in the chat and I'll thank you. But Eep, thank you very much. And Jay, now his Eep has to be better than all of you. All Eeps are equal here. We got all Eeps are good. Eep! There's a Eep for you. And T Stall. Okay, yes. Thank you. Okay. The Eep show with Steven from Mac84. Yeah, this is no longer, we're no longer looking at computers here. We're just Eeping for the rest of the night. But by the way, I want to show you guys something cool. And I don't know if Hugh, you've ever seen one of these before. Let's bring this out here. Look at what we got here. Not to get too sidetracked, but has any of you seen one of these fabulous monstrosities before? My goodness, Dana. Thank you very much. I want a damn good indigo to help with the Eeps. I don't know if I could do that, man, but Eep! My goodness, yes, this is a very interesting drive, and Garth got it right. This is an Apple PC drive, and Adam has two of them because he's a fancy person. But this is basically to read PC 5 1/4 discs on a Macintosh. Now, it's a terrible indigo. Now, unfortunately, I only have the card that works with the Macintosh SE, because this has a proprietary connector. You need a PDS card or a NuBus card. So I have the card for the Macintosh SE. I would love to have the card for the Macintosh 2, but I do not have that card currently. I actually have a spare ribbon cable, so as long as I could get the bare board, that would be great. You get an Eep, you get an Eep. Exactly, Bruce, exactly. But, yeah. So, yeah, this is something I'm hoping to feature in a video sometime soon. I just wanted to show it off because this thing is in beautiful shape, and it is very, very weird. And I love this type of stuff. You changed accounts for another Eep. Okay, sure, you could do that. All right, Hugh, see you later. Enjoy your Pismo video. I'll be sure to watch it when you post that. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Stop by again sometime, huh? And Greg, here's an Eep for you. Eep! There we go. All right, we scared off the fancy YouTubers now, so thank you. And we're going to get back to what we were doing here. So, yeah, System Profiler doesn't really show too much. It shows the sales order number. That's interesting. Look at that. It shows the sales order number, M7641LLA. So that was the configuration for this. Oh, thank you, Helen. That's and I probably butchered your name. Sorry about that, but you get an Eep as well. Everyone gets an Eep. Eep! There. Yes, Bruce is a very fancy YouTuber. Very, very fancy. Yes, this was I guess a built to order. Greg is right. Yeah, so... Oh, I'm sorry. If I mispronounced your name, my apologies, but you do get an Eep. Eep! There. Oh, boy. Yes. Yes, this is... Oh, because this... No, just don't worry. Everything goes off the rails in my stream. It's only a matter of time, so it's okay. Especially since you're donating to me. That's fine. That's totally fine. We'll do another several Eeps later on. How about that? Hall Ian. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, so this machine is very similar to the one my father had. He had a 450 megahertz model, so I think it was the one step up from this. And yeah, there are no rails in the first place. And it was a pretty good machine. So let's do some things here. I have some software that we could potentially install. First, I do want to put in that that disk here. I just want to see what's on this install disk, because it's been a while. Oh, is this disk drive not ejecting? Oh, that disk drive, is that even connected to power, or did did they steal the power for the processor upgrade? No, it's connected to power. What the hell? Let's see if System Profiler sees that. That is a bit concerning. Let's see. Go to ATA. Yeah, we have a CD burner. So why are you not ejecting? Very bad. Oh, Jay, you know the Arnolds are very personal to me, and I cannot share. So the running joke here is that I do horrible impersonations, and these guys love to hear it for some reason. It's very, very concerning. They need help. Badly. Badly. But there you go, Jay. I hope that satisfies you for a while. Alright, so this looks like it's... But why is it ejecting? Maybe it's jammed or something? I'm pushing the eject button. Get through the chopper! Hold the eject button on the keyboard. Sure. Nope, didn't like that either. I'm not going to slap it. I will get a paper clip because sometimes the mechanism is jammed. And it just doesn't want to eject. So we got a collection of paper clips here. We'll choose our finest paper clip. It could be the belt. It could be that it was just closed improperly or something like that. But thank you very much for all the super chats. That was very, very kind of you all. And it is greatly appreciated, trust me. Greatly appreciated. I think you just paid for this computer, so. So I'm just putting a paper clip into the CD eject hole here. Oh. Remember how there was a Panther Disc 1? Well, I found the Panther Disc 2. Yes, the cup holder. The cup holder, exactly. Yes, the IBM Executive Power Supply. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Oh. Now it works. Okay, yeah, it was just cranky. Well, it retracted. Let's see if it actually comes back out again. No. It does not want to come back out again. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, we're not going to put any paper clips into any rare computer power supplies. No, thank you. Mike, I would never be able to live that down if that happened to me. Are you kidding? I'd be banned from Mac84 for the rest of my days. Alright, so the disk drive here does not want to work. All things considered, that's not too bad. I could put a new disk drive in. I'm trying to see if I have one just sitting about. Probably do. I probably do. 30% dislike ratio. Hey, I'm glad I'm not there yet. Okay, so I guess I could put a disk drive into here, but let's see. I could probably. Yeah, I mean, I'd want to play around with this machine more. Here, there are 2 disk drives right over here. Let me just go grab one and see if it wants to work. Yeah, so both of these are Apple CD-ROM drives, so no DVD-ROM support or anything like that. But this is a CD burner, which probably explains, unless it's a combo drive. Let's see, because if this was a CDR and he put in, no, these are not DVDs. Never mind. The Tiger one, I think, was, yeah, the Tiger one was a DVD. That would explain why he never upgraded to Tiger. Maybe they didn't realize the disk drive. But this is. Yeah, CDRW. Doesn't seem to be a combo drive. I don't think the combo drives were available this early on, but I could be wrong. I could be quite wrong. Yes, on 1 DVD or 4 CDs. Yep. Alright, so I guess we could try one of these optical drives. I have no idea if they'll work, honestly, but why the heck not? Oh, actually, I do have a disk drive that Mike gave me. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Now, Mike gave this to me when I visited his shack, and this is a Sony DVD burner. So, this would be able to read DVDs and CDs, which is nice. Install them in the Magneto optical disc. I don't have one. I wish. Well, I do have the disc. I don't have a drive for it. That would be neat. I could put a SCSI card in, put a SideQuest drive in here, but you don't want to sit around for 10 hours, do you? No, thank you. Okay, so, yeah, let's shut this down so we could swap out the optical drive here. And, yes, I do have to take the front off of that mic. Yeah, the chat is going by pretty quick here, so if I don't respond to your comment, it's nothing personal. Just going by real quick. Obviously, you could do a super chat to get my attention, but yeah. All right, let's take a look at this thing. So I'm gonna actually move this a little bit closer. Just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, there's little tabs here to get the front bezel off. That's a dusty bezel right there. $50 is a pretty good deal for. Now listen to me. If it was a stock machine for $50, I would not have picked it up. I would not have picked it up. It's just nothing I'm interested in for $50. I already have so many of these similar machines. With the processor upgrade, that's what made it worth $50. But if somebody doesn't have one of these machines and they're looking for one, I'd say $50 is very reasonable for a G4 tower like this. Because, I mean, they haven't been made in, what, 20 years? So, as long as it works, I think $50 is a great price. Heck, even if this was for parts, but the processor worked, I'd say 50 is good. But, alright, so let's continue here and get the optical drive out. So I'm going to swing this around so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, let me plug in my capacitance electronic disc drive, my CED drive. Or do you prefer LD-ROM? What would we look for? G4 graphite? This was just listed as a Power Mac G4. And you'll tell which ones are graphite just visually. So let's get it going again. Eep! Thank you very much, Greg, for your continued support. It is greatly appreciated. Big Sir on Famicom disk systems. Oh my god. That'll take ages. Okay. Now, yeah, so this should just... Right. Am I forgetting a screw? No, there we go. Alright, so this is just going to come right... Thank you, Drew. Very much appreciated. Eep! Uses empty Power Mac cases as workbench stools. Ooh, Eep, appreciated. I like that. Very cool. Alright, let's swing this back here so you can just see that a little bit better. Alright, so let's just first take out this drive here. Oh, I just got a face full of dust. Lousy metal thingy. half of it off. I'm trying to be very careful because if this was Greg's channel, there would be blood on my hands right now. But I'm trying not to cut myself. Oh, come on. It just clipped right back. You stay there. There we go. Ooh, Lisa 2. Very, very cool. Alright, so here is the extremely dusty drive array thingy. Warranty of seal is broken. I'm pretty sure the warranty has long since expired. Long since. Long since. Alright, let's dust this off. I mean, it looks like the drive is in decent shape, but if it doesn't want to work, it doesn't want to work. I will do this though. I will try and just make sure that everything is seated properly. Yeah, let's just do this. I'm going to Well, I don't think it's as much a data problem as it is power, because it's not ejecting really. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that whole mechanism on the side here. I'm just going to take the drive that we're going to put in from Mike here. I'm just going to connect it to power and see if it ejects, and see if it reads a disk in there, and we'll go from there. Because if it works, then I'll bother putting all the cables and the screws in and all that stuff properly. But let's just see if it wants to work. There's a bunch of spaghetti of wires by my feet. All right, who thinks that the drive will work? Yes, but these are my funds, Greg. I could go somewhere, but you guys are paying on your own. Thank you, Greg. It's very much appreciated. Eep! I'm gonna have to get a pre-recorded Eep at this point because just losing my vocals here. It worked when you gave it to me. Well, there goes the surprise. Yeah, I mean, it is getting power. It ejected when I put the paperclip in, and then it retracted, but it did not want to eject again. So I don't know what's wrong with it. At least I give the real Eeps. Pre-recorded Eep. I meant me pre-recording an Eep, like on OBS, just clicking the button. I'm sorry, the chat's going by real fast, so if I miss something, my apologies. It's not intentional. Alright, let's see if this reads the disk. Let's go back to this view here. I hear it spinning up. Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Macintosh. That is greatly appreciated. Eep! Thank you very much for watching. I always see you stopping by, so it's very nice to see you stop by. Thank you. And yep, it recognized the disc, it read it correctly, and it's a Sony DVD-RW. Very cool. Alright, so we'll install the disk drive properly then. That's Jay. Jay always dislikes a video. He has, you know, a video hurt him as a child, and I think it's just his way of getting back. Jay's just upset that I am not. No, he would still. Jay would still dislike the video if I gave him like a new unboxed 21-inch blue and white colored studio display CRT monitor. Oh boy. Alright, so let's turn this off and we'll install that drive properly. But yeah, this machine is pretty quick. Jay finds a way. He just finds a way. Well, the disk drive went back in, so that's good. Yeah, Jay, you gotta go take your defensive driving course. I do not have any PRAM batteries currently. I did order some, because all of mine have been given to clients when I recap their computers. Yeah, so that's taken a while to get a few more of those new batteries. And yeah, sorry, there's all bunny hair on the back of me. That's what happens when you live in a house with a bunch of bunny rabbits. I did give one of them special attention today and trim their nails and such. And they were white and I'm wearing a black shirt, so that's what happens. Okay, so Mike was saying we have to remove the front plate here of this optical drive. Let's take a better look at that. Bunnies are soft and fluffy, yes. I mean, YouTube recognizes a like the same as it does as a dislike, so I'm not going to cry over it. If you go to my website, Mac84.net, and click on services, you can submit a form, Adon. However, there has been a lot of requests, and I'm a bit overloaded right now, so I cannot guarantee that I can get to your project, or even if I will accept it. But I will happily look into it. Alright, so where was the busted drive here? Where did I put that? Oh, where'd I go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. I just wanted to see the size of the disc. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, Mike is saying that we have to remove this part here because it sticks out a little bit. Which is funny because it took me a while to get that back on, and now we have to take it off again. That's okay. That's okay. So this came from Community Aid Electronics, low end, $5.99 each. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yes, Mike, but I didn't even know you were bringing those over. No, it just there's simply a lot going on right now, both with my channel and my personal life, where I do not have the time currently to take on so many projects. So I'm still working on what I have here. I'm looking at I'm looking at about 3 or 4 boxes of logic boards that were shipped to me that I didn't even open the boxes yet. So I will be continuing those repairs. There's a few for some personal friends I am doing, but there is going to be a delay on any work, and I'm being very selective of what I grab. So just a heads up. I know you're not Mike, I know, but just letting everybody else know who is interested in that. Yes, no, I am not. Yes, this. Just the bunny rabbits that we get are the rescue bunnies. They're just happy little buns. Yes, Adam, don't worry. Yours is currently sitting right over there. It's very happy in its box. But you are, I believe you're next. There's unfortunately, there are 3 logic boards ahead of you, but they're all from the same customer. So if I get bored or get frustrated with one of those, I'd be happy to move on to one of yours. But there is a bit of a queue there, so I just have to follow that when it makes sense too. Well, you know, I didn't ever have the best skills for soldering and such, but you know what? I learned, and I'll tell you, Brankus Creations has a great soldering tutorial for beginners, which is an excellent video. And yes, Adam, I did. Thank you. I forgot to send you an email, but you're here, so I might as well tell you in person. Yes, I got it. I did not do anything with it just yet, but that's going to be an excellent... thank you, Michael. Good night. That's going to be an excellent addition to one of my systems here, especially... I have a Mac Mini that has a dying hard drive. I have an old MacBook that has no drive in it, so that would be excellent. I greatly appreciate that, Adam. That was very generous of you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sure there's some firmware and stuff like that to update the CPU, so that the firmware for the processor upgrade. That's good to know. Thank you very much, Jay, from the House of Moth, for putting that link in there. That is an excellent guide. Now, look, you don't have to go out and spend even $50 on a soldering iron. You could start with a cheapo one and just work your way up. I mean, that's what I did. I started with the $15 one from Radio Shack back in the day. But did you get that thing I sent you? Oh, I love Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. All right. We don't have a zip drive to put in here right now, but that's okay. We do have an optical drive that should work. There were 2 screws missing, so maybe this optical drive was one that was added in later on. Who knows? Who knows? Cheapo is forever unobtainable for me. Oh, geez. Well, I'm sorry. Hopefully your situation changes. I would send you my old one, but it's a pile of crap and it doesn't work anymore, so... Sorry. Okay, so let's get these 2 screws back in. Oh boy. Alright, so we are just putting the screws back into the front of the G4 here. So our optical drive will sit nice right here. And then this plastic, it's not broken, but the lower bezel here, the plastic is a bit pushed. So it's the blank bezel here is protruding out a little bit, but that should hopefully be okay. So to install it, you put this side in first, and then these clips, you just sort of push them in. This one's bent a little bit, but you just sort of push these clips gently in, and everything should go in there pretty snugly. This one's being of a bit of a pain there. Does it not like this? There we go. I just had to... Oh! Yeah, Mike, this, you have to take the whole front off. Okay. Huh. Well, that's a bit of an annoying thing. So what's happening is this bezel is... the optical drive has a bit of a lip, a bit of a chin, and this bezel is just hitting against that. So I'm going to leave this off for now. It's not going to bother me. I'm not, this is not a museum piece right now. We're just trying to get it to work and play around with it, so. I know, blasphemy! Blasphemy! Yeah, YouTube's a bit weird with some of their stuff, unfortunately. I have a lot of suggestions for them, and they don't want to hear it, so. Sorry. Yeah, sometimes the links will mess you up there. Alright, so let's boot this machine up again. This time with our optical drive all secured, as it should be. Let's try and find the power cable. Here we go. Alright. Alright, I'm using the wrong mouse, am I? Yes, I am. Okay, we've been going for an hour and 20 minutes. We got a bit over 50 people here. Thank you very much for all of you who are there. Okay. Adam, that is an excellent idea. That's how I usually watch Bruce's streams. I will put it on the TV, or Mike's streams, or anybody who's on the Mac84 team that's streaming. Usually when I'm watching a live stream, I'll put it on the TV, and then I'll react with the phone. I'll do the live chat on there. Okay, so we're booting back up into Panther. now we could see. Let's put in this optical disc here. Yes, we know the clock needs to be set and the PRAM battery is dead. Yeah, Jay streams so often, and you know, I don't drive around as much as I should because I have a solid gold rocket car, and the fuel is just, you know, I could afford the fuel for my solid gold rocket car, but it's just a hassle. You know, my butler quit, so let's just spin ourselves some more lies, don't we, Jay? Oh boy, that was a joke for anybody who didn't catch that. Jay was saying he streams a lot and he doesn't, so I was saying I have a solid gold rocket car. Installing Mac OS 9. That's a beautiful image right there. Oh, excellent. Okay, yeah, YouTube doesn't like links a lot, so sorry about that, guys. Nothing I can do about that. I could just say if something is approved or not. All right, CD extras. What we got in here? Additional desktop pictures. Woohoo! More 3D graphics. Can you ever have enough 3D graphics? I don't think so. I don't think so. The capsule pistachio. Oh, no. Can we open that with, like, Photoshop or something? Preview. There you go. Ah. Oh, boy. And I keep forgetting to switch back between the things here. Sorry about that. But, my goodness. These desktop pictures just take me back. Alright, well, let's do something silly. Let's get this thing online. Well, Jay, we were just about to play Unreal Tournament, but I guess if you gotta go, you gotta go. That's okay. We'll talk to you later. Alright. See you later, Jay. Thanks for stopping by. Security failure. Oh no. That's when you go to retro.mac84.net. No security failures there, except some of the images don't load because oops. I got a website that needs update. Oh, is that still a link? Yeah. Alright, I gotta fix that. Anyway, yeah, we got Macintosh Garden here. Excellent site. We got Mac here. So yeah, we got... Let's try and go to the YouTube. Why can't I play 4K video on my 6800 machine? Yeah, there's a lot of reasons why you can't. Oh boy. Yeah, we're going to get security failures all day long here. Except on some lovely sites. Like the Macintosh Garden. Which is the king of vintage Mac websites. Don't you even dare thinking about going to the Macintosh repository. No. You got to go to the Macintosh Garden. It's all about the Macintosh Garden. Just want to see the resolution on this thing. Nope, wrong one. Displays. 800 by 600. No, we can do a little bit better than that, can't we? Yeah, 4P. Oh, someone will figure out how to do that. Someone will figure out how to do that. Okay, so we can quit that because we're not going to do anything for that right now. Let's see. Any other goodies in here? Eric Solitaire Sampler. Additional help, desktop patterns, pictures. Palm Desktop. Oh, Palm Desktop. Palm Pilots are fun. Yes, search on repository. Find exactly what you're looking for, then go to Macintosh Garden. I like your way of thinking there, Bruce. I like your way of thinking. Alright, so we got a bunch of stuff on here. That's the OS 9 volume. Let's start renaming things here, because this is my computer now, darn it. So that's Mac OS 9. This is, I don't know what this is. Somebody tried to do an install, it seems. Yeah, we're gonna erase that. I don't have the password. Oop. Oops. 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 Oh, well, looks like we got to reset the password here. We have 2 accounts. Let's try and guess the password. So what was I trying to do? That's right, we were going over here. Let's see. I guessed the password. Oh, it was a musical instrument. It was very, very easy to guess. Okay, that's really, really funny. Oh boy. Less oops, more eeps. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna do single user mode, but first try. I swear that was legit. I didn't try this before. That's great. Alright, we're gonna change this then. Let's create a new user account. Steve. And password. Because we're super secure like that. Let's, you know what, do Steven. Do something different. Dogs are cool and all, but let's select that green leaf guy. No limits. There we go. Cool. Bye-bye, David. Eep84. Your password has been compromised. Please change your password. Popcorn first. Dana, no, that's your password. Wait, how is address book not installed? Okay. Alright, yeah, let's trash this. That's what we were trying to do. I got sidetracked. And I typed the password wrong. I should have just formatted the disk. This is gonna take a little while. Eep85, yeah. We get a little sneaky on you. Ooh, that hard drive is crunchy. You hear that? Alex, this is a 400 megahertz Sawtooth G4 upgraded to a 1.2 gigahertz machine. So it is quite upgraded. Crunch. So for all 60 of you here, thank you very much for hanging out. I greatly appreciate it. We are just cleaning up this drive and, I don't know, we'll maybe do an OS install? What do you guys want to do with this machine? I don't know. We could also do a System 7 install on something, but Bruce probably doesn't want to see that because he saw that last night and everyone just got upset and angry because things weren't working. Maybe we'll stick to our little G4 friend here. Yes, so we had to replace the disk drive. Do a barrel roll, Fox! Get this guy off me! We had to replace the optical drive because it wasn't ejecting. So, I thought you said you were watching Deep Impact, the fantastic, no sarcasm detected movie film from the early 2000s or the 90s. I have not, but I'm sure it does sound very different from the compressed version that made it into the cartridge. You have the original Apple SuperDrive. Very nice. I think those are, most of them at least, were rebranded Pioneer drives. PowerBook G4, macOS 10, Snow Leopard, 10.6 PowerPC. I could say things too, like Macintosh 2CX, System 6.08, 10 megabyte hard drive. Hey, Deep Impact, man. I mean, if that meteor is coming, you gotta get on a motorcycle and go up a hill, and you'll be fine. Be absolutely fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. Just like Lake Placid, you know, you if you're Pierce Brosnan and there's an old lady, and you know, there's acid in a lake, and you gotta get to the other side of the place where the lake is. You just get a boat made out of aluminum foil and sit in it, and even though that the acid water is on your legs, and the person that it touched the legs of is probably like 80 years old, they're gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine. It's not movie magic. It's a fact. It's a fact. It downloads games. All right, so what are we gonna do here? That's what we're gonna do. We are going to rename this drive. This only has a 2 gigabyte partition. It's a 28 gigabyte. Oh, this one's blank. Well, let's install Tiger on this one or something. I mean, technically we could put Leopard on here, but that's just asking for trouble. Let's rename this to Panther. Oh, it doesn't let me rename it right now? Really? Boo! Alright, so what the heck is this? This is 3 gigabytes. This is... why is it... it's just 3. There, that's a good name for it. But, Dante's Peak. I'm sorry, I'm sorry I mixed up the two horrible, movies that like to rip off each other. Like Armageddon and, Deep Impact and Volcano and, was it Dante's Peak? Yeah, Dante's Peak. I'm sorry. I horrible movie names I'm forgetting. I have it on Laserdisc. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh, gosh. Okay, so let's open up Disk Utility here. I want to see how these drives are set up again. Hope everyone's doing okay tonight. Just chilling. It's a Tuesday. It feels like a Thursday, but it's a Tuesday. Alright, so that 30 gig drive is empty. That's good to know. Alright, so we'll leave this quantum drive, this poor quantum fireball alone. We'll leave that alone. Yeah, I mean, this could run a lot of fun stuff. Let's see, does this have the macOS 9 drivers on it? Let's see. Yes, okay. macOS 9 drivers installed. Good. Alright, well, let's, I'm trying to think what we should do, guys. What should we do? Oh, favorite dashboard widget. I made a widget ages ago. I could use a few IDE drives, actually, Jay. If you want to email me at mac84tv@gmail.com, maybe we could work something out. That's mac84tv, as in television, @gmail.com. I actually don't have as many drives for spare machines that I should. So that's a very kind offer. Thank you. Do macOS 10.0. Ooh. I like the way you think, Dana. Hold on. I think I have that disk. Where did I put that? Let's see. Is it here? Let's see. Let's see. I had a stack of those discs. A stack of them. A stack. What's this one here? These aren't the discs, but just showing off my Super Mac installation discs from my Macintosh clone. That's all. There's Mac OS 9. That's handy. We have 10.0.3. Would that satisfy your need, Dana? 10.0.3. Oh my goodness. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? I guess that's okay. I mean, if that's it, I guess. The lovely operating system where you have to restart if you change your network preference. Oh boy, I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm doing this. Look at that. It even looks like a Mac OS 9 install. Read before you install. I guess we have to. Legally. I wonder if it's even going to understand the processor in this thing. At least from what I remember. The last time I used one of these was ages ago, so I couldn't tell you. 128 megabyte of RAM, check. ATI video card, check. 1.5 gigabytes of disk space, check. You know what? Let's install it on this 3 gigabyte partition. That way, if anything blows up, we could save the 30 gigabyte for Tiger. All right, so let's name this. Mac OS 10. There we go. Okay, so let's reboot from this CD. How about that? Or do you have to? Or do I just have to double click on this? It's been so long since I've installed this, I honestly don't recall. It's loading up the... That's right. That's right. That's right. It's not expecting you to have OS 10. All right, let's do ourselves a favor here. And we're going to give the full experience. Let's reboot. I should have left that open. Let's reboot in OS 9 and install it. I keep clicking on the wrong things. I'm too excited. Too excited. Hello, Trina. You're an hour and 40 minutes late. I'm very surprised. Very surprised. Welcome to the live stream. We are doing silly things like installing macOS 10.0.3. Why? Because Dana said so blame it on him. You have nothing to apologize for. You missed the Eep train. My goodness. There was a non-stop train to Eepville. Non-stop. And Steve is rich now, except if you count all the stuff I've been buying on eBay and this thing, then I'm in a deficit. Oops. Well, this will be a good installation of it because I have not installed it in ages. I'm just going to adjust the video here because I want to make sure everything looks perfect so I could use clips of this in future, in future videos. Yeah, all right. That looks all right. I mean, we gotta fix that font. I mean, come on. Where's appearance? What, am I missing something? Oh, I probably... There we go. Yeah, I think this should all be set to Geneva, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Yeah, now everything looks normal. Okay, great. What capture card do you use? This cheapo USB 3.0 HDMI box. The magic thing here is this Atlona scaler. This is a scaler with VGA in and HDMI out. Very expensive, but not if you get them used, because nobody needs those things anymore. I got this, this was actually about 30-40 minutes away. So the story, just, recap anybody who's just joining, because there are almost 60 people here. Not all of you were probably here from the beginning. This was listed for $75. I'm not really interested in these models because I have a few of them already, but it had a 1.2 gigahertz processor upgrade card in there. And I saw that right away and picked it up for $50. So that's where this machine came from. That's why I picked it up. And I'm sure Mike will enjoy all of the spare parts I don't end up using from it. Hello, Matt. All right, so let's do this. Hope you guys are all doing well tonight. It's always a fun day when you're reinstalling Macintosh operating systems, especially of the ancient variety. Well, you tuned in just at the nick of time, and look, it still has the Happy Mac when it boots up. Oh, come back. We miss you. Or, we have our backup Happy Mac, so. Mackie's always there to make us happy, aren't you? And please subscribe to my good friend from the Macintosh Librarian channel, the Macintosh Librarian. I will put a link in the chat here. She does excellent content. I strongly recommend that you subscribe. There we go. Please do that. Only takes a few seconds. Sean says he recently installed Puma on his PDQ recently, and it took like 5 hours. Well, I don't want it to take that long. Hopefully, this is not a 5-hour install. Hopefully not. Ooh, Trina was working on a Mac Pro 1,1. Very cool. I actually don't have one of those. I have the 2008 model, but I do not have a 2006 model. Yes, there you go. Mike has the details there for the HDMI capture device. Now, that scaler is going to be what does the magic for VGA capture. Don't expect just to get the HDMI box and be up and running with the cheapo VGA adapter. Trust me. Been there, does not work. Oh, it doesn't like your SSD. Ooh, jeez. Yes, that's the old type of a pinwheel that almost looks like a hard drive platter. 8-hour stream! 8-hour stream! If this is an 8-hour stream, you're going to watch me fall asleep in this chair and stay asleep for like 6 hours. Yes, I'm going to be... I don't think there's any startup music with this. Hopefully there's not, because I'll get a copyright strike, I'm sure. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, boy. You got that right, Dana. All right, let's just let me just adjust this picture here. There we go. Here, so we're not cutting off the Apple logo or anything like that. You simplified Chinese. I can't use a computer. I don't know what the language is. Supported computers. Oh, I don't know if the firmware has been updated. Let's hope it is. Oh, the public beta. Oh, jeez. I have that disc somewhere. To set up a new airport network, you need to use OS 9. I know, it's so bloated. 128 megabytes of memory. Ridiculous. Yeah, we agree. No, we don't. Alright, so we're going to install it on this partition. We should not have to erase it, but there's nothing on there anyway. So, go for the full experience. Let's see what it's going to install. That is a tidy installation. Wow. Only a gigabyte. We don't really need the print drivers. I don't really need that either. So, we could always install them again later, but who has that much memory? I told this story before, but I still have a clamshell iBook, a 466 megahertz special edition key lime iBook. I think it had 96 megabytes of memory, and I installed macOS 10 10.1 on it, and used the classic environment with it, and it was not happy. It was not happy because that was well below the minimum requirements for that thing. But it worked. It worked. You need the image writer drivers. Don't tempt me, Mike. Don't tempt me. Oh, boy. Oh. What time is it? It's only 10 o'clock and I'm yawning. This might take a while, guys. This might take a little bit. Let's start a stopwatch here. Go. Alright, while this does this, I just have to check on something really quickly. Have any of you actually used this older version of macOS 10 before? I know a few of you have, but sorry, I'm just checking something real quick. Okay, so let's scroll up here. We got a few got a few responses. So Sean has. Trina says the oldest she has gone back is 10.4. This is 10.0, Sean. Not even 10.1. We're living on the edge here. Dana used it at work. Never used anything less than 10.3. Tried 10.0 and hated it. Yeah, I can see why, Mike. macOS 10 was really only getting its legs at 10.1. And even then, I mean, Jaguar was a huge upgrade. People look at it now and go, huh? It was a huge upgrade. I tell you, it's huge. Yes, I am insane. I know that, Mike. Yeah, only it says 12 minutes, so going pretty quick. All things considered. Yeah, I think that Tiger is generally my go-to for an operating system. Oh boy, Trina. Yeah, I mean, I think he's known for a while. A lot of people who know me know. A little bit crazy, just a wee bit. Let's put this disc back. Where's that case? Here it is. So Raymond just installed Jaguar on his PDQ G3 the other day. Very cool. Installing essential system software. Yeah, Tiger is a fantastic operating system. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mike is bringing Windows to a Tiger fight. I'm just not used to my new glasses yet because I'm expecting them to fall off my face when I bend my head down. Mike. Yeah, it sounds about right. GOS over Windows. Yeah, yep. Redmond, start your copiers. My goodness. Yeah, the Aqua interface was something really, really neat. I mean, I really liked Snow Leopard's interface. It was still a little bit Aqua. There still had some color in there. But as they moved on, it was just very, I don't know. They took a lot of the color and the whimsy out of the OS. And I understand, but it's like, I like looking at the sidebar when there were different colors and I could see what difference between a folder and something else was. But can't really do that these days. Not... I mean, you can modify it, I'm sure, but it's a little bit bland. Virtual PC with 10.4 is great. I did get Windows 7 to work. Oh my goodness, you're more crazy than I am. Oh, that stinks, Mike. I wonder why. Is it like a DirectX issue or a graphics card issue? We're ready to restart. That was pretty quick. That took about 5 or 6 minutes. That's a very quick installation for an operating system. My goodness. We got our Happy Mac. No, there's no SSD. This is just the... not the stock hard drive, but... Well, maybe it isn't. It's whatever hard drive was given to me in the system. It's an old spinner drive. I don't know if it was a stock drive, because this was a custom-ordered machine. But, according to the serial number information. Yeah, it always takes a while to initialize the network, even if you have nothing plugged in. Ooh, I also have that Mac Mini, the 1.5 gigahertz model. Yep. I went to pick up a Mac Mini G4 and it just happened to be that one. I was really, really surprised. Ooh, Raymond, that stinks. Might have to like reset the power management unit on that thing, or maybe it's a bad memory module or something. We're still booting. I might have to mute here just because of copyright reasons. If it got stopped, so I don't have to worry about a copyright strike anymore. Okay, so yes, we are in the United States. Let's click continue. US. Oh, this is always fun. Whoopsie. I can't type on this keyboard, can I? We'll put in Mike's address here. Ah! Oh, look how picky it is. Look how picky it is. Thank you. Your registration information will be sent to Apple. Yeah, I'm sure it will be. Sure. I'd like to create my iTools account. Oh boy, I'm not ready for iTools because I know that's not going to. Well, hold on. No, I have to. Nope, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Now you're ready to connect. Talking with Apple. Oh no. I don't want to set up email. Okay. Holy crow. It's pretty right there. Don't forget to register. Yeah, do you want to set up eWorld? I had an iTools account, and that's still my account today. So, my iCloud account now. My goodness, this takes me back. Oh, look at the interface. Oh, this is great. Oh man, it says it's a G3. It doesn't know what to do with the processor. It says it's a G3. Oh man, I don't think we have a system profiler in here, do we? No. There we go. We do. It does recognize it as a 1200 megahertz, but it thinks it's a G3 processor. Ah, yes, the pinstripes. It still has a sales order number. That's cool. This is so weird. It's just like the OS 9 app, but it's pinstriped. Let me adjust this again. Oh, no, let me enter. Come on. Sometimes that scaler gets cranky, but yeah, it looks really cool. I mean, just look at, let's see. Can we, let's make the icons huge. You got stuff and expander built in here? What? It's not going to support a higher resolution, is it? No. Look at that. Look at those beautiful icons. Print center. I don't even remember half of these. Wow. This is neat. Yeah, there's no things are a little different here. Recent items, force quit, sleep, log out. Get Mac OS 10 software. Yeah, let's go online. Wow. Oh, good to know it loads. Late breaking news! Help! Oh my goodness. Oh, disk copy. Oh, there's so much stuff that's just like so different here. It just purred at me. Let's look at the sounds. Oh, look at system preferences. Look at that. Look at how that's organized. You can just drag your favorites. Poof. Up the volume shortcut keys don't work. I think purr is very, very suitable for this system. Ah, there we go. Serious? You serious? That's not going to work for you? Let's try a different resolution. But really, 1024 by 768, you won't. Oh, now you'll do it. Okay, cool. All right. That gives us a little more breathing room. Well, I didn't create the alias. Why is it there? Oh my goodness. The purr sounds like a triple. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, we're getting this G4 ready for a game that it will never be able to play. why that's not working. Alright, let's see. Got QuickTime Player. QuickTime 5. Wow. Oh, I missed Tech TV. Oh, man. It's not a file that QuickTime understands. Oh boy, the Weather Channel. I actually remember clicking on some of these and watching them back in the day. That's how much of an old fart I am. My goodness. Signal strength. Yeah, we can't connect. Watch it actually connect. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, Sherlock! Good old Sherlock. Wow. And all these services don't work anymore. Shopping. I was waiting for something to quit. Oh, John Dvorak was great. He had a podcast. What was it? Cranky Geeks or something, or I forget what it was. It was fun. Oh boy. Yep, it's just trying to ping servers that aren't there anymore. It's just not happy. It's just not happy. My goodness. My goodness. Hello again. Wow. This is a flashback, I tell you. I'm gonna eject the CD first because we don't need it in there anymore. Oh, cool, Christopher. That's awesome. You still know the issue that was published in? That's cool. We got a lot of things not understanding today. Let's see. Go iDisk. Oh yeah, there we go. Connect to server. Oh man, this is straight up chooser. Look at this. It's searching. It's searching. I wonder if it will connect to something. Haha! It will connect to a Mac Mini running Tiger. How about that? That's right. I drew an upside down Bondi Blue iMac in a stream once, and I saved it. Oh boy. Oh, this is fun. I remember this icon for the network. Jeez. Let me show you what a lot of computers look like when people first got Macs. They had huge icon sizes. Why is this not? Oh, I can't change the icon size of the desktop? What the heck? Yeah, it doesn't surprise me this is not working correctly. Oh, this is where you would set your desktop picture. Gee, well, let's... Jean-Louis Gasset. Yep. There were a lot of deals that almost happened. It's scary to read those things. IBM, Dell, Compaq, a lot of buyers. And yes, I'm doing it. Ah, it doesn't do it. Yeah, save it as a TIFF. Oh, I can't just drag and drop like a normal person. Ooh, we're all abstract. Oh boy. No, we haven't taken... Well, yes, we did actually take it online. We loaded up my website. Oh, this is a preview release. Wow. It's not even the full version. Here we go, baby. Got directory listings. Go to System 7 today. Another awesome website. We're just browsing the internet, man. Just like, you know, anybody can. Very, very cool. Such aqua, yes. And if you, I don't know if it's in this version. No, I don't think it is. Yep, there we go. You right click. You could change the color. Steve Jobs didn't like that originally because, they did not announce that their iMacs were candy colored or anything yet. And, they were a little bit upset, the story goes, that Microsoft had that feature in, because Microsoft had no idea that Apple was introducing colored computers, and they just thought it would be cool to have little things there. But yeah, you just right-click up here, right in this area, and you can select any color you choose. And they added, of course, colors to match the iMacs eventually. That's why there's PowerBook Black and all this stuff in here, but... yeah. Got sage, snow, strawberry, tangerine. Let's go back to key lime because that's obviously the best color. The sausage color. Yeah, I don't think that would look too pretty for an operating system, Sean. But whatever you want to do, if you want to put sausage colored LEDs inside of a computer, I'm not going to stop you. Hello, Henry. You have a new computer. Awesome. Yeah, this is. Oh, wait. Let's do the test. We're holding down Shift. Look at that. Look at these advanced graphics. I love the genie effect. Oh, boy. Where's the one that we had before? Oh, aqua blue. There we go. Oh, well, I'm holding down Shift so it goes slow. That's I assumed everybody knew that, but yeah, I'm just holding down Shift just to make it go slow on purpose. But if you click on it, it's really responsive. It's not that bad. I miss those pinstripes. I'm with Dana. I like these pinstripes. You hide them, you show them. You have a list view, column view, computer, home, favorites, which kind of weren't a thing anymore after a while. Calculator, chess. Bishop to knight 4. One day you'll understand that, Big Blue. Let's see. We have our calculator, which didn't launch. Come on. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that aesthetic there. Look at that. They're melting. Well, that stinks. They took away the shift trick. That's just dumb. Yeah, let's run our... That's right, you can have a clock in your dock. Is that a clock in your dock? Is that a clock in your dock? Ah, yes. Good old internet connection. Ooh, stickies. Now, these example stickies have not changed forever. Orlando, hey, welcome to the chat, man. Look what version of Mac OS we are running. Go figure, exactly. Oh boy. No. Oh boy. Yeah, this is the Dock Extras battery monitor. Look at that's a big Sur icon right there. That's That's right. These are these little widgets that you could. Oh man. Stuff Expander was not responding. We didn't even do anything to it. We didn't even do anything to it. All we did was open it. Let's see what happens again. Where's stuff it? Where utilities? Take your rightful place in the dock. Yeah, we just launched it. It's not responding. Oh boy, let's see if it'll actually unstuff something. I have a bunch of crap here, I'm sure. Backups. Actually, I have to connect again and select a different folder here. So where my old Mac stuff is on this old computer. Oh, let's see. Macintosh Color Classic.sit. Sure. I don't know what that is, but it worked. Okay. Oh, system enabler. Okay. Yeah, we don't need that. But okay, so the application does work. It just maybe it's just idling and crashing there. Oh, let's see. Now that's right. There weren't any updates built into this. I don't think. Oh, look at the keyboard panel. I don't think there were any software update mechanism built into this, right? That came later. I mean, it was a 9, but you have a dirty mind. Oh, no, let's not do that. It's going to screw up our macOS 9 folder by downgrading it, I'm sure. About this Mac, get software, but that's downloadable software. That's not software updates. Because that just goes up with Internet Explorer. Yeah, I believe you had to download the big chunky updates. Because this is just 10.03. What was the latest version of? I have to look this up now. I have to look this up what the latest version was before 10.1. .10.04. Okay, so I'm not far behind. Alright, well. That's okay. We don't have to go crazy looking for it or anything, because it's not going to make much of a difference. Now let me see if my memory is correct. I think I'm remembering the beta. I didn't want to put that in there. I think I'm remembering the beta when you had to change a network preference and it required you to restart. I think that's where I'm remembering some clunkiness here. Let me see if that's a thing here still. I don't think it is. Hopefully not. Last version of OS 10 to come on a disk, I believe, was Snow Leopard, because Lion was available via download and on a USB. Unless it was on a disk, I honestly don't remember. Oh boy. Okay. What were we going to do here? That's right, network. Yeah, so if I say built-in Ethernet, no, all right, it saves. All right, so I don't have to restart or anything like that. Make Apple Talk active. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. You search that network. You find those Apple Talk servers. It's not going to find them. Bottom row of system preferences. Oh, I may have missed it there. Oh, hey, how about that? I knew it was somewhere, because 9 had it, so. Update now. Has not been used yet. What the heck does that mean? Manually. Yeah. Doesn't want to do that. Don't worry, Trina. I'm not going to be up for much longer anyway. We're almost at 2.5 hours here, and I'm running out of silly things to do with this machine. So we'll probably call it quits in a little bit. That's right, before Tiger, I don't think the updates work anymore. Yep, that's sad. That's sad. You hate to see that happen. I mean, you could download them manually, but it's just so much easier. Alright, now we have the seconds and the flashing time separators. That's how we know that the machine has not frozen yet. Oh, boy. Yeah, so we can name this, yep, and can we clean up? Clean up. Yeah, so I don't know what else to do with the machine. We got it up and running. I mean, it's not a bad machine to have with the operating system just to play around with, but it's very zippy because we have a huge upgrade in there. But, oh boy. Whoops. It got a little bit sluggish there for a second. Ooh, it got angry. Let's just quit that. I like how the mail icon says 1.0. Snood. I don't have Snood. I don't have Snood that I could put on here. And finding an appropriate version for a very early version of macOS like this, that's going to be a pain in the butt. That's going to be a pain in the butt. But. Okay. Alright. This is macOS 10.0.3. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if there are any Easter eggs on this. I mean, I don't recall off the top of my head. Oh, excuse me. I'm just holding down, like, Shift and Option. Because, like, OS... System 7, I believe, had some of those, but... Yeah, not sure if there's much else I could do here, to be honest. We kind of went through everything. Good old address book when the icon was blue. Ah, we got AppleScript here. Script editor. We got some example scripts. That's before there was a forward button. You got a back button. But, no forward. Basics. Huh. Neat. Yes. We could do that. It has the "Here's to the Crazy Ones" speech on it, I believe. Let's make an alias of that. Oh, never mind. It's bugging out there. I did not, because I don't have any benchmark software that will work for anything under Tiger. So that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, you could kind of see it. Now we could zoom in. Can we? You could kind of see it. You could kind of see it. Sorry, I sent you down this rabbit hole. There's always a rabbit hole. There's always one. I'm pretty sure this machine doesn't even know this is a G4. It's recognizing it as a G3. And although it understands the processor speed, things are running quick. So a lot of these G4 upgrades did not really need configuration software, but I'm sure this would benefit in one point or another. But that's really something that I'm not 100% sure of. But this is such an early version of OS X. I don't think you're going to make much of a difference if you're going at 500 megahertz or gigahertz, to be honest. Things are still sluggish at 1200 megahertz because of the graphics card and stuff like that. But, oh boy. Yeah, I think that's about it for this machine. I don't know what else to do with it, honestly. But it's been a blast installing it. I haven't touched this in years. So, got CPU monitor here. So that's basically like activity monitor. Yeah, we got one little bar there. Open process viewer. Is that like, yeah, that's like the activity monitor. Yep. Process listing. About process viewer. Version 1.0. My goodness. Very, very cool. Very cool. Okay, yeah, I don't know really what I don't really know what else to do here. Probably gonna shut the machine down because, yeah. Yeah, and this is a fun trip down memory lane for me too, because I haven't played with this in ages. But this machine was fun to play around with. My goodness. You know, for $50, heck of a good pickup, even if I'm just going to keep the processor for it and, you know, use the rest for parts or whatever. But, I mean, it's all working now, so there's no reason to take it apart or anything like that. I'm just saying. But, yeah. Which Mac are we looking at next? Oh, my goodness. See you, Greg. Take care. I don't know if we have something to show, because the one I'm working on is going to be in a video tomorrow, so I don't want to give that away. But yeah, I do have an Apple II GS, but the power supply went up in smoke because the reefer cap went, so I have to go ahead and fix that. Oh boy, I'm getting tired here, so I might call it quits in a few minutes. But anybody have questions or anything about any of the fun stuff we played around with, or any computers in general, or anything like that? Yes, you're Sawtooth. I'll trade you for your OS X server, Mike. I'll just keep the CPU. It's really not in bad shape, though. It's got a few little scratches, but really, all things considered, a little dusty, but that's about it, really. No busted ports or anything like that, so that's pretty nice, you know. But we could make an arrangement, I'm sure, my friend. I'm sure. Yeah, Orlando, I think most of the plastic will fit okay. Of course, Greg just left. He would have known that. But I think he did a video on it, and some pieces, I think, by the door, like the latch, are not 100%. There's something you have to be aware of, just FYI. So, Bruce has a question. Oh, Bruce, that is an evil question. It's an evil question. It's an evil question. Mike says, it's just a regular Sawtooth with a 4-port 10100 card in it. I know, and I want that card. I have two of those iMacs. One does not work. Well, it works, but the CRT doesn't work. My question, were all multiprocessor 604 machines sourced from Daystar Digital? No. No, there was, I mean, I think that's probably one of the most common sources, but there were plenty of other manufacturers that made see, I'm getting tired. That made CPU cards. Bunch of wow, clone manufacturers. That's the word. Umax had a few also. Will you be streaming tomorrow? No, I will not be, but I will be on the Mac84 podcast on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern for our 100th episode. And I've been present for 93, 94 of them. Jeez. Or something like that. But yeah, so I'm going to be live tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. That's New York time. At the Mac84 podcast. So if you guys want to subscribe to that, that's awesome. But yeah, it's a 100th episode, so everyone's going to be there. And anyone who's anybody's going to be there on Thursday. So that'll be fun. And I'm releasing a video tomorrow. If I can get the editing done, I'm going to release the video tomorrow of the project that I'm working on, which I think you'll all enjoy. And I have video number 2 of that project almost done to go on Patreon, which means that'll be available the week after. So exciting stuff. Either the first video in the series will be posted tomorrow, or sometime on Thursday or Friday, but it's going to be posted soon. I just have to finish editing it, and I've been sitting in front of my computer video editing for like at least 5 hours today, so I'm a little bit tired, just a little bit, but I know I got my new camera and everything, and it's like a shot in the arm. So yes, everyone will learn just how insane I am with his upcoming video. So my goodness, yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Any other questions or anything you guys have? Bruce, I honestly would love to know the answer to that. And if anybody knows in the chat, Bruce's question was how to format a FAT16 disk on, let's say, a System 7 or System 8 Mac. Ooh, an error occurred. Are we still streaming? Because YouTube just gave me an error. I hope so. Let me refresh the studio page. Maybe it's just the studio page. Hopefully it's still working. Am I still there, guys? Alright, you still see me. Okay, cool. Specifically a hard drive. Okay. Well, Mike would probably know about a FAT16 hard drives, but I don't know how you would mount or format one on a Mac. Nothing holding the hard drives together. That's not uncommon for people, unfortunately. Oof. Yeah, I'm trying to think. So I don't even know if I have a hard drive that's formatted for a PC. Now, I know exactly why Bruce is asking this, and I'm not going to spill the entire set of beans here. But there's a very specific reason why Bruce is asking this. They probably just didn't use brackets because they were lazy, or they broke. Yeah, see, Lido would be the one I would guess. Let's see. I have this, but I don't think that does Windows. This is a pretty good formatter tool, but I don't think it does Windows. No worries, Commodore fan. Yeah, we're just wrapping it up here, so you're not going to miss much. But I don't think that does Windows disks. I would say, Bruce, you might have to go the VM route and just set up Windows or something like that. But DOS Master 95 has a formatting utility, but I can't get it to format a drive. If I had a blank drive, Bruce, that was formatted, and I could format it FAT16, that wasn't a USB drive, because you're asking for a physical hard drive, I would test it, but I don't have a blank one right here. I mean, I guess I could format this 30 gig one to be FAT16, but I'd have to look at a PC, and that's not going to happen. So, my goodness. They licensed the accelerator technology for the Apple IIc Plus 2 from Applied Systems. Yeah, this is why you have to subscribe to Mike's Mac Shack, because he knows all of this stuff that just like it's in his head. It's in his head. Check out PC Magazine, June 27th, 2000. Okay, I will take a screenshot of that, Christopher, and I will look that up on hopefully the Internet Archive or something like that. Unless you have a link. Well, that's right. The links aren't going to show. Ugh. Oh, YouTube. Yeah, I mean, Apple developed a surprising lot of stuff not in-house. So I'm gonna Googles. I'll do the Googles. That's the one that that you said you were using the wrong keyboard. I'm using the wrong keyboard. See, now I'm getting tired because I'm using the wrong keyboard, using the wrong mouse. It's just silly. Just silly. Okay, so that's the one with Windows XP on the front cover. I see it's a Google book here. And I can see the contents. No worries. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, Christopher, if you want to Slack me, not Slack, Discord the link there or something like that, that would be cool. Because I'm probably gonna end the stream in a little bit because I'm getting a little bit tired, and I'm gonna ponder what Bruce is asking, but I don't think I'm gonna have a good solution. But yeah. Oh, there's one thing I want to show. Let me just go grab it off the shelf, and then we'll conclude after that. This is a piece of sealed Macintosh software called OnQ2. I think a version of the first one is on Macintosh Garden. I haven't really looked, but this is sealed. It's a bit old and flat. I got this for a few dollars on eBay. And this is basically to add, Bruce and I were talking about this the other day, or this morning. This is basically to add these little shortcuts in System 6 and System 7. So, you know, these little drop-down menus, which weren't built into the operating system. Oh, thank you very much, DevNull22. I'm sorry, DevNull220. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Eep! What is your main machine? My main machine is a 2012 dual-processor Mac Pro. Is this a 2001 iMac? Nick, no. The machine I'm using on my workbench to stream is a 2009 dual-processor Mac Pro. But, yeah, so this is a pretty interesting piece of software. It is sealed. I probably will open it at some point, because it is crushed. It's not like a collector's piece or anything like that. I think I paid $10 for it. But, yeah, those Mac Pros are pretty good. And I just love, this is a sticker. I just love this sticker. I might have to recreate that. I might have to scan that in and recreate that, because just look at that. That is awesome. That is really cool. So, yeah. So that's the name of one of those pieces of software, Bruce, that we were talking about the other day. So, yes, the QuickTake 150 was, I believe, Kodak, and here is the 200, and this has a Fuji lens, but I believe this was also helped by Kodak, I believe. So, you take your picture. Yeah, so I do have the QuickTake 150 as well somewhere, but I also have a Power CD sitting over there, for those of you who remember what the heck that is. Okay, the 200 is a Fuji. That would explain why it has a Fuji lens. But yeah, so this is version 2. Let me see, there's a date on here. 1991. Requires any Macintosh computer running System 6.0.2 with at least 1 megabyte of RAM. So let's see, this includes OnQ2, it includes Key Launcher, quickly launch any file from the keyboard without opening layers of folders, recently used files, Matchmaker, conveniently launch files that have missing applications by assigning another application of your choice, that's cool, File Search, quickly locate files, Instant File Management, on startup, easily manage programs to load when you turn your computer on, plus 10 additional time-saving features. I think this is a video in itself. I think I'll have to do a video on this. This is pretty neat. Pretty neat stuff. Yes, I believe so. Philips. Yeah, one of the companies with a P on it. That sounds weird when you say it out loud. Oh boy. Alright, I am actually fading quite fast here. So I appreciate all the super chats. I greatly appreciate everyone who's stuck around, all 39 of you here at the end. And we had some little celebrities on here. We had Hugh Jeffries, we had Ken from the Computer Clan, we had Bruce from Brightest Creations, of course, and a bunch of other folks. We have Mike from Mike's Mac Shack, we have the Macintosh Librarian on here, Sean from Action Retro was on here. I mean, my goodness, we had a lot of people. But I hope everyone has a good night. I will be releasing a video very soon. And Ken's back just as I'm leaving, of course. Well, Ken's going to stream for the next 18 hours, so go to his channel. Oh, but yeah, your brain is fried. I was editing today too, Ken. I know exactly the feeling. Oh, man. Thank you. Yes, it's fun to look at these old machines, and it's good to have an audience to do that with. I am releasing a video very soon, so that'll be out either tomorrow or the day after or something like that. And 2 long streams coming up. Oh boy. And so yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. But I appreciate all the super chats. We had a bunch of Eeps going on there, so appreciate that. And yeah, we'll be on the Mac84 podcast Thursday for our 100th episode. So please be sure to stop by, like, subscribe to all that stuff, like and subscribe to Mike's Mac Shack, like and subscribe to me. And I didn't even put up my own little banner today. Hey Ken, watch this. Watch the little banner go. Whee! We have our little animated gif of our little happy little color classic there. Oh, thank you very much, Orlando. Greatly appreciated. Eep! Thank you very much for the super chat. Yes, we're getting fancy with banners now. Oh, boy. Well, I greatly appreciate everybody. I've had a lot of fun here tonight. I hope you had fun looking at this lovely little G4 tower. And I think that's going to be about it for me. So thank you guys. Take care. And I have a really cool video that I'm going to show you in a little bit. So stay tuned to the channel. And if you're not subscribed, please do so. But take care, guys. And I'll see you later. Have a good night.